Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a 12 by 12 layout using the May hip kits. This is my second layout using the kits and I am in love with it. I love the embellishments and all the papers that go along. I mean, it's just a good kit, and I think it's hard for some people to put together a kit because they don't know what colors or patterns to put together, but I'm telling you what, if you just get the hip kits, I promise you will not be disappointed. And you'll be so glad you did it and not stress over trying to do your own kit or put together your own colors and patterns and embellishments. They do a great job of doing it. So here I'm just going in and I am cutting up some papers. I ordered the main kit and the pattern paper add-on kit, just because I use more paper than I do embellishments. I kind of go crazy on one layout using a lot of my embellishments. And then the rest of them I pretty much do like my cut files, or I don't know, I just use a lot of paper. So I know my style, so I know what to order already. But you'll figure that out too. If you guys are new to hip kits, you'll just have to play around and continue to see your kind of style and what you use more of. So I wanted to use a kind of like a diagonal but focal point. Whenever I just had this vision of this, like what am I trying to say? A graph. Or a grid. That maybe is a grid. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Anyways, I just had this vision of this layout already in my head, and I really wanted to like make it work on paper. Sometimes when I envision something, it doesn't always come out like I envisioned it. So I'm just going to play around with this, and I know I wanted just these three squares here, but I wasn't sure about the papers, like that blue and the polka dots with the floral. It would typically go good together, but it just wasn't working for me. So I decided to flip it over to the polka dot and the blue with the little polka dot. So I was liking that a lot better. But I was gonna also, I knew I was gonna use a lot of those floral pieces in this one. So that was my way of bringing in like the pinks and the other colors. So yeah, I'm just fiddling around with it and seeing what I like. And I ended up, I think I just stick with that. The squares end up like that. And I really, this layout was just, I don't know, it's a sporadic kind of thing. And I was going to maybe try to stitch them together. But I decided just to glue them down. It's just much quicker, and I am not good at stitching, so that is one skill I wish I was good at, but I am not. So there, I'm just kind of figuring out if I want to commit and put that down or if I want to change it up. You'll see my fingers, they like, I swirl them together, or like rub them together, because I'm like, oh, am I sure about this? It's so funny to see yourself back on the process. Okay, so then I decided, okay, well, I need to bring in the floral for sure. So I decided just to flip over that polka dot. And this paper is an exclusive from Kim Watson, and I just wanted to use the little polka dot and the pink just to bring in more of the colors of that strip of paper with the floral on it. So that's what I'm doing here. And I'm just backing up, and I wanted to bring in some yellow, but that yellow is a little bright for what I wanted. So I fiddle around, And then, oh, I thought about using some of that because I had some of that left over. And then I had these like, this was a 12 by 12 cut apart, and I cut apart some of the Project Life cards and I kind of just stapled them together like a layering effect, so I could just grab them if I was doing a layout and it'd be already put together. So I just grabbed some of those and I just took that card right there and I'm going to cut it in half, and then I'll have the corner pieces to use. So I love that, how that looks. So cute. So I'm going to go ahead and commit to that. And I like how it's on a diagonal like that, just to give it some interest. So like you can see, I had the 3 pieces, the 3 squares right there on the diagonal, but then like I cover it up with floral and it's kind of like, well, what's this at the bottom? But you know what, it's scrapbooking. You just go with it. And maybe you'll see what I mean. I don't know, maybe some of you like it. I just feel like it's like, what are these squares here at the bottom? But oh well. So this is from Illustrated Faith, the chipboard pieces, and these are awesome. I knew I wanted to use that because I hadn't used it yet, and for some reason I feel like every picture I document my daughter, I have floral in it. And maybe that goes for everybody else too, but I know for me, she has tons of layouts that have flowers or polka dots and stripes. But that's just the trend now, I guess. It's alright though. And then I wanted to put this love as my title, but I wasn't sure where I wanted to put it. So I kind of fiddled with that a little bit. And I like that little paper ephemera piece right there, the little zigzag or jagged edge strip of paper, but I ended up not using that because it just didn't go, and I didn't have enough. I need another one of those. So I zoomed in just to give you a better look at what I'm trying to do here. And really I could have cut this out, but oh well. Hopefully you guys are still here watching. But I always have pictures at the end, and you guys can always get on to Instagram, follow me on there, or I have a blog and I post pictures there. Alright guys, so that's it for my layout pretty much. I have pictures at the end here, so you guys will check that out. I did add quite a bit more, but my camera died, so I'm so sorry. But if you guys want, check me out on all my social media stuff. It's all in the description below. And if you're new, please subscribe and come back for some more fun. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.